This next participant might be familiar to you because you have come to eBridge, because I trust that you all come often, right? Because the next participant was also part of Frontera Leadership Institute. So in the past months, he was pitching right here on this stage for one of his projects that's now being presented today at Startup Texas. So this is what eBridge is all about. It's about getting to the funnel and developing your project and growing your project with the people around you and the community that you have available. So the name of this person is Alan Salinas, and he's presenting DiaBuddy. A big round of applause.
Good evening. My name is Alan Salinas. I am the founder at DiaBuddy. At DiaBuddy, we believe that every person with diabetes should have the tools they need to live their life. But these tools, they should not be a luxury. Rather, they should be a fundamental human right. And so, at DiaBuddy, this is the foundational belief that drives our startup forward. And so this is our purpose: to empower every person living with diabetes to confidently manage their condition, and more importantly, reclaim full control over their life. This is how most people manage their diabetes right now. As you can see, it's pretty overwhelming. There's a lot going on. If you look up diabetic journals on Amazon or on Etsy, you're gonna get thousands of results. And there's a lot, there's too much. And so what we're trying to do at DiaBuddy is all of this doesn't solve the problem of diabetes management. At its core, diabetes management is complicated. It's overwhelming, it's outdated, and what do I even do with all of this information? And so I really want to focus on overwhelming. We had a lot of customer interviews and surveys that stated that more than half of them said that it felt like a second full-time job. Just imagine Alex, your server, or Miss Garcia, your local school teacher. They're already working 40, 50, even 60 hours, and they have to manage their diabetes, which feels like another 40 on top of that. So we know that even with this, if they don't manage their diabetes correctly, the results could be quite catastrophic. They could lose a limb, lose their eyesight, or even much, much worse. And so we know that our solution at a high level needed to be simple and intuitive, personal, integrated, and have actionable insights. Diabetics are just like you and I. They have Apple Watches and Fitbits, but they also have a few tools like their CGMs or their insulin pumps. And so if we could somehow put all of that information together, we can get a good, clear vision on what that person's life and health looks like. And that leads us to creating DiaBuddy. DiaBuddy is the all-in-one AI-powered diabetes management app. It integrates and consolidates every aspect of the diabetic's life, including wearables. And so just imagine you have your home screen, you're walking, and you see where you're at for your day, and that's all you need, and you're good to go. And so how does it work? Well, there are two different ways that DiaBuddy gets information. One, from manual inputs, or two, from digital inputs from wearables. Then AI will analyze all of this data, put it together, and give you insights about your unique health, where it's at that moment in time. And the goal is for diabetics to use DiaBuddy. But how many people have diabetes? Well, diabetes is slowly but surely growing worldwide. Our goal is to target English and Spanish speakers with smartphones in North and South America. I mean, even here in the Valley, 1 in 3 people have diabetes. And so, adding on to that, a lot of diabetics utilize diabetes management apps, our competitors. And so, this is their strengths and weaknesses. And as you can see, there's a lot going on. But our goal is to disrupt this largely complacent industry. All of these features, there's a lot, have been requested by our user interviews, by our surveys. Either they're not there or they could be improved upon. And so what I want to get to is our business model. Plain and simply, we're going to offer more value to our users for free. That means that we have a tiered subscription model, and we also license our data. According to user research and industry standards, shallow data is valued at less than $1, while rich and dense data is valued at more than $3. And so, assuming that we're gonna get a large tier 2 base, that's what our intuitions are, a large tier 2 user base, we're gonna, at about 45%, we're gonna utilize and we're gonna come up with about $6 of average revenue per user. This means that we can take a glimpse into the future of DiaBuddy, which means, a lot of which means, right? Which means that we can find our profitability based on how many users we have. This is from 1,000 to 100,000 users. We're gonna break even at around 5,000 to 8,000 users. In the future, as long as we grab 1%, we're approximately making about $6 million in monthly recurring revenue. So, I know that was a lot. We can take a breath. This is our team. We're 2 founders. We are looking for a third. We're backed by a team of advisors and mentors. This is where we're at right now. We're building a wait list. We're getting a technical co-founder. We're trying to. And our goal is to build a HIPAA-compliant MVP. And that's what we ask. How can you help us? Well, we need help with, if you know anyone in the software engineering world, in the health tech industry, we love to connect with you and with them. We are also open to investment if you understand that we have a long-term vision. And finally, follow us, join us. This is our waitlist. Feel free to scan it. And that's my LinkedIn profile. Please connect with me. We love to help you, and we can't wait to transform diabetes management one life at a time. Thank you. Hello.
Congratulations, Alan.
Thank you.
And Yolisma.
Yes.
Yes. Great presentation. Great job. I have a question. Diabetes is very close to me. I lost my dad because of it, and I know what it takes. But
My condolences.
thank you. A lot of the people in that situation are older people who
Correct.
are not tech savvy. How are you going to address that issue to make it, I know it's easy and integrated and all the technology, but older people are not very savvy on how to input the info. I know it's gonna be analyzed really well through AI and everything, but
Yes.
how real people is gonna use this amazing
100%.
application?
We have 2 different segments. So in our presentation, there is, we're targeting English and Spanish speakers with a smartphone. That is our proxy for tech savviness. But also, we understand that older people have diabetes and struggle with managing their diabetes. And so our primary segment is users with a smartphone for tech savviness. However, we are also reaching out to people who aren't as tech savvy, right? And we're gonna have a completely different onboarding system for them. They're gonna be able to choose, like, how confident are you with tech? And if they aren't very confident, we have a completely different onboarding system that simplifies and minimizes everything so that they see what they need and that's it. Nothing crazy, no extra information that they don't need. And so we're gonna continue interviewing people, especially on that older side, to understand what information do you need and how can we make that as blatant as apparent to you as possible.
Thank you. And I have another question. I know you are targeting B2C, but have you thought about B2B and selling this to hospitals or providers or care houses, etc.? And if you have also asked if this could be covered, because it's a preventive care.
Correct.
And here in Texas, we have the highest rate of diabetes. So they're trying to prevent it. Do you think have you reached out to them and asked if it will be covered?
100%. We are trying to work with UTRGV to see what that looks like, but primarily we are B2C. The reason why we're B2C is so that people that don't have insurance are able to reap the benefits of having an all-intuitive all-in-one AI diabetes management platform. However, our options, we have plenty of options. We can go down the insurance route, which is B2B2C. Can you all say that? B2B2C? And so, yeah, we can go through insurance. And we've also thought about utilizing this for healthcare providers and primary care providers so that they're able to refer and integrate in their own system 100%. We are looking into it.
1 minute left.
Yeah, a great idea, and the product also seems really intuitive. I just wanted to understand about the integration of various sensors that you mentioned, because a lot of these sensors come with the app that has all the AI features as well nowadays. So how do you tackle that?
100%. Right now, the digital diabetes management ecosystem is extremely scattered. And so the goal for us is people that are already digitally online or digitally on their phones, the goal is for them to not to have so many different apps. It's to integrate all of that. Typically, Apple Health and Samsung Fit and all these different apps, they have an API that we can utilize and consolidate all of that information into one. So yes, there is a lot of different apps, but our goal is to consolidate into one. That way they just have one, especially for diabetics, one outlook on where's their health at, what are they doing, how does it look like, what's the future.
Great answer.
Thank you.
We are at time. Thank you.
Thank you.